Hello everyone, Jam here. If you came from the last video, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we are currently working on a fakémon region based on the Super Mario franchise and inspired by Bill Sue Art's Link Dimension project. If you want more info on our project, I'd recommend checking out our previous videos in this series, especially for the story so far. Anyways, in this video we'll be travelling through more of the early areas of the region and we'll meet new Pokemon in the mushroom fields, so let's get into it. In the last video we made it to the end of Route 1 with Toadette, catching and battling multiple Pokemon like Glident, Sproutler and Rookity. Continuing on forwards, we reached the mushroom fields, a field land with mushrooms covering the floor and others as tall as trees. Strolling through the grove of toadstools, you and your rival Toadette bump into a wall of fungus. You seem to be blocked until the wall becomes alive, open their eyes, turn around and strikes at you. Quickly you take out your Pokédex, revealing the mass colony of Pokemon as
the hill mode Pokemon, Diglett. Hello everyone, my name is Blue Sock aka Blue and I'm here to explain the fakémon. Now, speaking of that little goober, let's read its text entry. Warp Diglett, the hill mode Pokemon. Plant type. Diglett like to stand in small groups, photosynthesizing. Trainers often get blocked by these colonies. They are usually the cause of most roadblocks. Diglett will make their nests in bushes, and once they've decided to add more Diglett, they become a dug trio. Diglett evolves at level 24. Our dear hill impersonator is based on those tall hills with eyes in the background of most World 1 Mario levels. We don't believe they have official names to our knowledge. You defend the frightened Toadette from them with your partner Pokemon, tiring out the group and calming them down. By catching them, you see that they've been shocked into place by being scared by another Pokemon. You notice a Pokemon in the bushes of the Diglett causing disruption. It tries to snap at you with its toothy grin and starts a battle with you. It appears to be a Chompot. Chompot, the baby bite Pokemon. Plant type. Chompot are known for laying on gardens posing as flower pots so they can bite the hands of unsuspecting citizens as an act of play. The pattern on its head often makes predators leave them alone as they feel that they're always being watched. Chompot evolves at level 18. These Pokemon are inspired by the Piranha plant, a staple Mario enemy appearing in games since the very beginning. You're able to defeat this Pokemon and catch it to add to your party.
As you pass through for longer, you notice that there are platform mushrooms which get taller and taller as they lead to a hut on top of the tallest mushroom cap. Toadette tells you that she wishes to leave your side for now because she wants to get stronger as a trainer by herself. She tells you goodbye as the two of you part ways and you take the detour up. As you start to climb this forest of fungus, you notice the whole route is visible from your height. Once you reach the top, you find out that the tent is a small shop where you're able to buy items and heal your Pokemon. The merchant running the stand greets you and sells the items you need to you. But before you leave after making the transaction, you notice a small Pokemon scurry around behind the stall and grab a berry from the stalk. You go around to the crack where it came in and prepare to catch it.
The Pokemon pops its head out and gets startled by you. You're able to catch it and your Pokédex tells you it is a Dogoshirui, the robber Pokemon, electric type. Dogoshirui are fairly well known for their cuteness, making them generally popular with Castellan youth. A famous arcade was named after Dogoshirui. Dogu F. Cheddar's is the arcade previously mentioned, which also gives pizza. Dogoshirui evolves at level 22. Inspired by Little Mouser, first appearing in Yoshi's Island. When you release it from its Pokeball, you confront it about stealing a berry from the merchant Toad's stock. You see it meant no harm and was simply hungry. You buy a couple of berries for it and it thanks you by happily joining your team. Bouncing back down from the platforms made by the canopy of mushroom caps, you see a strange figure beneath the shade of the canopy. Suddenly, the strange figure jumps out of the canopy's shade and you instinctively pull out your Pokédex, revealing the mysterious figure as just a silly little Sunkern. The Pokédex now says, Sunkern, the Kernel Pokemon, Fire type. This Pokemon is known for its angsty behavior. This same behavior causes it to get in a lot of trouble with Castellan locals. In many places, this Pokemon is considered a nuisance, but some trainers consider it the perfect partner. Sunkern evolves at level 16. This Pokemon is based off the Fire Flower, probably Mario's most recognizable power-up behind the Super Mushroom, appearing in the first Super Mario Bros. Though Sunkern is based off the appearance the Fire Flower took in Super Mario World, you leave this little fella to rest as you leave the mushroom fields for now as you venture onwards. Now, stepping aside from our main story, you've probably seen by now that we have what is usually known as regionals, but we have our own name for them. Warped Pokemon or warped forms, however you wish. These Pokemon didn't get here through the conventional means of migration though. They came here abruptly, explaining why a lot of Pokemon went extinct and aren't in this region. The explanation of said warped forms is very lore heavy, so I'll leave it to future me and Jam to work on. Anyways, that's all I have to say for today. Goodbye y'all.
Well, what did you think of the Mushroom Fields? Are there any Pokemon from it we revealed today that you would add to your team? Do you guys think warp forms are an interesting concept? Tell us in the comments. All the Pokemon from the first route would also appear here if you hadn't caught any from Route 1 and wanted to do so. Well folks, that's all we have for you now. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It'd be much appreciated. And with that, I'll see you until next time.